Hello everybody, this is Vault Hunter with Magic Gathering Strat. I'm doing another video. We're going to play Godzo's White Wine build. I like it. He has some success with it. Actually played him a few times within kind of an odd build in that it takes advantage of Bestow but not Heroic. Kind of just letting the creatures kind of be as good as they can be kind of on their own. Good amount of removal main deck in the Celestial Flares, the Pacifisms, but kind of more of a vanilla sort of White Weenie build. Not really relying on a lot of tricks. I think I went in, he didn't have Last Breaths off the last build that I saw, so I took out a Becrin Apparition, I think a Sundering Growth or something along those lines, and kind of went up a little bit on those because I think they're actually fairly decent. So let's go over to just for fun and see if we can get a matchup going. Flip that over to the standard Pauper. And best 2 out of 3. Load the deck that I had loaded, and here we go. Waiting for a matchup. So, I've played Godzo a few times with this, against it, not really with it. And just I like the effectiveness of it. As far as just cost goes, you see pretty nice curve. Curving into the Sunspires is pretty nice. The Auramancers are recursion for creatures, and the Pacifisms in this, which is a nice little extra bonus, almost a Gravedigger-like effect. The Riot Gear is his kind of tech in it. Giving the +1/+2 there, making the the 3/5 flyer harder to get around. 27 creatures, meaning that it can get closer to reaching that sort of critical mass of creatures you need to beat mill down. So I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna check the room out and see if maybe somebody's actually looking now for a match. Good amount of standard. VG Factor is dueling himself, and Pocket 10s and Chrissy are playing each other. Ooh. It is the mono blue mirror kind of match. More control-y, more aggro-y. Probably fairly similar lists, but okay, good stuff. Not necessarily too super fun to watch though. So one drawback of the format is waiting for a game. I'll go ahead and try the pause feature on this and see about coming back when I get a game. Okay, bye. Okay, so here we go. So that was 8 minutes waiting for a match. So never let it be said that it's easy to find a standard Pauper match. I'm going to keep on 1 on this because I like the shield mate into the ethereal armor. Oh, and let's see. Sometimes you get rewarded for looseness. Yeah, I think shield mate is going to make more impact next turn. Simply just having a bigger body. The next turn will be probably the Pegasus, the ethereal, and a swing in. Playing against a Bant deck, that's nice. So maybe the actual play is maybe it's try to get the hopeful Eidolon on the board. Oh, okay. And then Therial Arbor on the Eidolon. Yeah, and then get in for one. I just think having a 4/4 lifelinker probably a little bit better than first strike lifelink. Wow, even better. Gotta be better than just a 3/4. Okie dokie. Not a bad play on his part. Oh. And sometimes not a bad play gets punished anyway. So let's get in there. Leave it up to God's willing this time. Not gonna extend myself into another pacifism. That's a rough turn of events for him, knowing that I'm missing a land drop. He's still behind the 8 ball. There we go. Play the right gear. Gonna go ahead and leave up God's Willing again. He almost has to chump with the Observant, but he's probably packing Auramancers, I imagine, to get stuff back. Okay, so let's see what he does here. I think Scoop Phase is probably a little premature, but I wouldn't, at the same time, I wouldn't necessarily blame him, because it feels like he's playing catch up at this point. Giving props to Godzo because this is not my build. And he is a cool Italian man, so if you get the chance to play him, I recommend it. Okay, here we go. And for 6/8. See what happens here. So he decided he wanted to avoid the damage and gain 1 life. Not bad for him at all. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Pegasus into play. The Legasus? Nice. Okay. Take a chance. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Because I'm just gonna double swing. I'm gonna actually just cast that out, not bestow it. Again, want to keep the pressure on of him blocking the Shield Mate and wasting creatures every turn. And now I have the Gods Welling up to give protection from blue. So I'll give my Shield Mate protection from blue so that way I can go ahead and swing it again. And that is if he has a targeted effect. Okay. this is when he would probably go ahead and pop it off. He didn't. So jump block coming. Seems like he passed his opportunity. Okay, let's see what he's got. Okay, so here he goes, doing something. That's a divine verdict. I guess I'm going to give that guy boom. Gotcha for white. Yeah, we're gonna keep that on top, even though he keeps saying a good game, but he's really not in like that bad of a position. I mean, he's not. I don't think he's like in a winnable position. Okay, I went ahead and decided to scoop. So let's go over to game 2. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, so let's see what cuts I'd like to make here. Against him, definitely the Willings are going to be good, and the last spreads seem like they will be. And what I'll probably cut here, let's see. Cut the 2 Pegasi, and 2 more. Let's see. That's the 1-3 guy, that's the 2-3. I don't want to go 2 creature light. Again, this is a deck about meeting a certain threshold of creatures. I think the Keening, and I'll cut 1 right here. And then we'll roll on to game 2. Hoping to get this one done a little bit quicker. There. Okay, big ups to the website. This one, I think I have to mull, just not having a 1-drop, 1-drop creature, but if I get one, I think it's too good. I got a couple draws before I'm too far behind. So here we go. Traveler's Amulet. Let's see. So whiffed on that one. Let's see if we can get it back. Okay, so this next turn is going to be kind of the crucial. Why did you keep that? Why would you not mulligan away a 1-lander without a 1-drop creature? What are you thinking? So let's see what happens. Oh, the anticipation. And ooh, see, off the top. Sometimes poor decisions are rewarded. Nimbus not yet. Oh, and it looks like I'm running Doom Blades. So that's pretty nice. Or do I just want to make a biggest eye? Probably the biggest eye. Yeah, maybe the 3/5 for just a few mana. If that was a Skyguard, he would be a pacified Skyguard. I think I'm going to shoot his pacifism with the Gaining Apparition. Or not. So, that thing I just said, forget that I said it, because his Naiad goes down. It's deader than disco. We don't want that thing. That guy. He's a scary guy. Not necessarily. I mean, so I know he's got probably God's Willing and maybe Ranger's Gal in hand. Just from him talking. Not that I'm scouting him or anything like that. It's not that competitive of a match, I don't think. Not the kind of the third turn play that. Oh, very nice. So that means I can Keening away his pacifism. Goodbye, pacifism. Okay, excellent. Oh, this. Let's see if he bites. I don't know exactly why he gave his guy hexproof. And I mean, I don't feel good about that as a person, because sorry about the loud typing, as was pointed out, I have big fingers and loud typing ability. I'm going to add him because he seemed like a chummy fellow. And that's the match. So thank you much for watching. Check out the website, leave comments, send me cakes. No, don't do that. Get chubby. Okay, bye.